is Cheryl, and on behalf of our entire killer whale training team, I'd like to welcome you to Orca Encounter. Being a part of SeaWorld's mission is more than just a job. We are proud of what we do, and it is a privilege to work with, care for, teach, and build relationships with these amazing animals. Now more than ever, we are proud to share what we've learned with all of you today and for many more years to come. We thank you so much for joining us today, and we hope you enjoy Orca Encounter!
Our world has one interconnected ocean. A vast blue expanse critical to life on Earth. And there's no better animal to represent the ocean's beauty than the killer whale.
They live in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the Pacific and beyond.
The killer whale story is the ocean story, and it's one we all share.
We are one world, united by our ocean.
keep our whales active and engaged. SeaWorld's killer whales have inspired generations to care for our natural world, and we're excited to share their stories with all of you today.
Killer whales are the ocean's top predator. They use cooperation and communication, not just size and strength, to take their place at the top of the ocean's food web. At the bottom are small animals, like krill. At the top, the apex predator, the killer whale. Killer whales are as big as a bus, faster than an Olympic swimmer, high flying and powerful.
You'll see all of that today and more. These behaviors provide an environment that is full of enrichment.
We spend days, weeks, months, years building relationships with our whales. This creates trust, and that allows us to do some amazing things. For example, when you visit a doctor, present your arm to draw blood, or step on the scale to see how much you weigh. It's much the same with our whales.
Throughout today's experience, you'll see our killer whales moving together in unison. These synchronized behaviors can strengthen social bonds and allow them to problem solve as a group. This is just another reason that they are known as the ocean's top predator. Their scientific name is Orca, but more commonly they are known as killer whale. Here at SeaWorld, our 5 killer whales have their very own personal names. We have our 3 females, Katina, Nalani, and Malia, and our 2 males, Trua and Makayo. Makayo is our youngest killer whale at 10 years old, and Trua is 15. Nalani and Malia are both 14 years old, and Katina is our oldest killer whale at 44 years old. Katina is the matriarch or the leader of our 5. Now our whales trust us, and they take an active role in their health and well-being. Some of the first behaviors that we teach our whales are husbandry or healthcare behaviors. These behaviors are designed specifically to monitor the health of each individual animal. Now here in our slide out, we have Kelly, who will be with one of our whales in just a moment, and Kelly will be demonstrating a fluke present. Now this fluke present is an important behavior because this behavior allows us to collect a blood sample from our whales. So it's just like you and I will go to the doctor, and we hold our arm out very still for our doctor so they can collect a blood sample from our arm. Our killer whales are trained to keep that tail nice and still for our veterinary staff so they can collect that blood sample. And we collect this sample about once a month with our whales. Now you can take a look at the white underside of her tail. You might see a vein that runs alongside, and that's exactly where we collect that blood sample from. Not only is this an important health diagnostic, but it's also a great way for our trainers to build relationships with our whales. Another important diagnostic that we will get from our whales about twice a month is a weight. Just like you and I know to step on a scale, either at home or at the doctor's office, our killer whales know to slide up onto a killer whale-sized scale that we have in one of our gypsum environments, just like Katina is demonstrating here. Now Katina weighs a little over 5,000 pounds. Our largest killer whale is Trua, one of our males. He weighs over 6,000 pounds. Here you'll see that Katina's tail is still in the water. So to get an accurate reading of just exactly how much she weighs, we simply ask our whales to lift that tail up and out of the water. This way we can make sure that the young whales are growing appropriately, and the adult whales, like Katina, are maintaining a healthy weight.
And the care isn't just physical. Mental stimulation and play are vital. We surprise and engage our whales at every opportunity. Play is how killer whales teach their young to hunt. And for the adults, play is important too. It seems that they just enjoy having fun. Making time for play is an important part of life for killer whales and for us.
Hi everyone, we're down here on the left side of the stadium, and we're talking about learning and observation. Just like we all learn through watching others, our killer whales can learn through watching the other whales, watching us, and even watching you guys. So today we're going to put that to the test. Here we face up. And in just a moment, we're going to have our entire left side of our stadium stand up with our arms to our side. And on the count of 3, in just a moment. That's good though, good practice. But we're going to have you guys spin your whole body in one big circle. We're going to see if Malia can follow along, okay? Looks like Malia's ready, so you guys can go ahead and stand up. Keep those arms to your side. And on the count of 3, spin your whole body. 1, 2, 3. All right, stop spinning. You guys can give Malia a big round of applause. All right, you guys can sit back down. So their eyesight is excellent both above and below the water. Though killer whales are often seen either jumping or splash happening out of the water to take a good look at their surrounding environment. Malia is going to demonstrate this behavior towards center stage with a side bow. When you see her, you can give her a great big cheer. All right, everyone on the right side of the stadium, you guys can go ahead and stand up. We're down here with Stacy and Alani. We're going to do a back reach. All right, looks like you guys have that cue ready. Go ahead and set it. Awesome. So this back reach is another behavior that allows our whales to take a look at their surrounding environment. But researchers also believe that it's a great way for the whale to announce that they have arrived. Let's hear it for all our whales and for you. SeaWorld's research and observation of killer whales in our care has shed light on many mysteries about these amazing animals. For example, we know now that the gestation period of a pregnant killer whale is 17 months, information that would be impossible to obtain out in the wild. Some information, however, can only be obtained through field observation. SeaWorld works with our partners like the Norwegian Orca Survey and NOAA to help further this knowledge. Killer whales are powerful animals, and perhaps the best expression of this power can be seen when they hunt.
Killer whales stand apart. They have no natural predators, and just about any other ocean animal can be their dinner. Depending on where they live and their chosen prey, they've developed some epic hunting techniques. Off the coast of South America, killer whales will teach themselves, riding in on waves just long enough to catch prey. They'll also create waves that knock animals like penguins or seals from ice floes. Most importantly, they cooperate, communicate, and coordinate as a team. Here's footage of killer whales corralling a school of herring. A whale dips in and feeds, while the other whales keep the fish together with swipes of their tail fins.
So killer whales create waves to hunt, and they use their powerful flukes to stun prey. Here's a demonstration. For the whales, it's a fun activity session. But for you, it means it's time to get wet! time of year. Unfortunately, overfishing, pollution, and other factors are having a serious impact on some killer whale populations.
Killer whales are impressive animals. It's pretty obvious why they're the top predator in the ocean. That means killer whales are invincible, right?
Killer whales depend on a plentiful food source and a clean environment. They're completely dominant, yet completely dependent.
When it comes down to it, killer whales are not the most powerful animal in the ocean.
Their future depends on you.
Through your actions.
Through the choices we all make.
We hold the future of killer whales and the oceans in our hands.
Killer whales continue to surprise and amaze us. They're the perfect ambassador of the ocean, limitless, connected, powerful, but still vulnerable. The challenges that we face can seem insurmountable.
Don't give up. Be inspired.
We can make a difference. The ocean needs our help, and that seems overwhelming. But together, we can make it happen.
There's so much to learn.
So much to protect. So much to explore. The killer whale story is still being written. And there are simple things we all can do to make a difference.
All it takes is one choice.
One positive act, one ripple that can grow and grow.
And change the world.
Together, we've got this.
Thank you.